What's up, y'all? It's Tisha the Diva, and this is for my ladies. This is my podcast where amazing things happen and we get to talk, discuss, and celebrate real women of color. This is for my ladies is just for you. This podcast is a place where I get to highlight not only my life dreams and goals, but yours too. I believe I was called to create a platform for myself to express not only my thoughts, but those of other women that's unfiltered and untamed. I plan to talk and discuss topics that interest me and other women. I want my audience to be engaged and aware, so any topics, email them to me at tishadediva@gmail.com. What's up, y'all? It's Tisha the Diva, and I am back with season 2 of This Is For My Ladies. Y'all, Happy New Year's. It is 2019. We have made it. We are ready to rock and roll. I don't know if y'all are ready to rock and roll, but I'm ready to rock and roll, okay? Now, technically, I do not celebrate my new year until my birthday, which is July 16th, my Diva Day. However, we have reached a new calendar year, and I am so grateful. I am so thankful. I am so happy to be here. I am so happy to just share everything that I have been through, everything that I have went through in 2018. I know 2018 was a year of the first for me. I participated in my first carnival down in Atlanta, which was absolutely amazing. I did like the little cute little outfits that Rihanna be wearing when she be in Barbados, when she go back home. Now, I was bloated like a bitch that day. I did not know I was about to come on my period, but I was like, why in the world why I'm looking so fat like this? However, let me tell y'all, Carnival, those women, you don't even have nothing to worry about. Your stomach, your legs, your arms, you have absolutely nothing to worry about, because when I tell you, you see all shapes and all sizes, and those women are so confident in themselves. Like, the island women, they love themselves. They are so body confident that it doesn't make any sense, and I really wish that American women were like that. Now, granted, we have heard stories about like the people in Jamaica and all that stuff, them bleaching their skin and trying to lighten their skin and all of that stuff. But for the most part, as far as body shape and all that stuff, they have absolutely no shame in their game. So that was that. My nephew was born in February. His birthday is February 24th, my little Pisces baby. And which was an amazing year for just my family, period, because we had a new addition to our family, and it's just awesome. And I cannot wait for his first birthday, which I'm probably going to plan Auntie of the Year. I also, for my birthday in July, I went skydiving, which I have talked about on my other episodes, which basically sparked this podcast because it was something that I've always wanted to do. Well, not even going to say something that I've always wanted to do. So let me stop right there. I want to shout out my big sis, my mentor, Sasha Pink, Lux Labels in Love. It was her who first told me that I should do a podcast. And if it wasn't for her, it just her telling me that I should do it, I mean, I wouldn't even be here right now. And I'm going into season 2. Okay. So thank you for that. And a week after my birthday, after I went skydiving, I went to the Chris Brown concert, which was like my 4th Chris Brown concert. And that is just bae, y'all. Like, shout out to Chris Brown. This is your official invitation to everything, okay? I love you, babe. I love you. But anyway, so skydiving was, again, like I said, I talked about it in my other podcast episodes, and it has been one of the most amazing, breathtaking experiences I have ever have done in my life. It showed me how much braveness and how much courage that I have within myself. I did put it out to, my friends and all that stuff or whatever. And while one of my best friends, she was there to watch me take the jump. She was there at the end of it to see me. But all my other friends, they was like, we'll go, we'll support you. And then other friends was at work and just couldn't make it and all that stuff. But I am so glad that I did do that jump by myself, because that was something for me, which I am extremely proud of myself for, because I jumped 13,500 feet in the air, like out of a plane. Like, come on now. You don't know too many people that have been skydiving, but now you do. Me. But anyway, so that is what basically prompted me to just go after my dreams, to just do everything that it is that I've wanted to do, everything that I've said that I ever wanted to do. And I am just so happy that I did it. So, again, a week after my 29th birthday in July, I launched This Is For My Ladies. I have done 23 consecutive episodes every single week. I have been doing episodes. Y'all already know the story, how I started off doing the podcast in my bed, went transition from the bed to the closet, from the closet to my car, from the car to the studio. Y'all know the story. Y'all know how it goes down. So now, not only am I doing audio podcasting, I am doing video podcasting, okay? Because again, people have been asking me, like, when I tell them I have a podcast, they like, oh, where I watch it at? Or is it on YouTube? Now it is. So make sure you subscribe to Tisha the Diva on YouTube, all right? So that y'all can see all this greatness, okay? Like, I mean, I ain't do these curls last night for y'all for nothing. Like, on New Year's Eve, like, okay? Like, I didn't do this for nothing. So, yes, make sure you watch it, okay? But anyway, um, after that, I just been doing my podcast episodes. Y'all know that I started a petition after 12-year-old Gregory Bateman Jr. was tragically ran over by a moving box truck while he was crossing the intersection of Majestic and Princess Anne, leaving the library on September 21st of 2018. I launched a petition on that Sunday, which was, I believe it was the 23rd of September, and I had gained over 2,800 signatures online and over 500 signatures on paper that I physically went around walking door to door, going up to the school and all of that stuff or whatever. Also, during that time, I had a falling out with one of my best friends, which we are back, and I am so happy for us to be back talking, and us, that's my soulmate. So it's just like, no matter, we have had multiple falling outs, but that's my soulmate, y'all. Like, and we cannot not be in each other's life. So even though I was fighting it on my end and she probably was fighting it on her end, we found a way to get back to each other, and I couldn't be more excited and more proud to have that friend back in my life. And in 2008, what I had to learn was that I can't be the narrative of other people's lives. Like, I'm the narrative of my own life. I am the author of my own story. And although my friend, if I seen something and I spoke about it and all that stuff, it isn't for me to always speak on. And that's what I want to let you all know, that you might see things, and although your friends go through things, sometimes your friends don't always need your advice. Sometimes they just need a listening ear. They just need you to listen. Sometimes your advice isn't always needed and isn't always wanted, and we have to allow people to go through their life and people to narrate their own story that best fits them, okay? So with that being said, we're back, and I am so excited. um and that was just like a couple of weeks ago and all that stuff or whatever. But again, we don't miss a beat, so it don't even feel like it's been months since we talked and all that stuff. But anyway, so with that being said, now we are in 2019. We are in a new calendar year, y'all. And I wanted to come to you all and talk to you about resolutions. So every year, we set different resolutions like, oh, I want to lose weight, I want to stop smoking, or I want to save money, or I want to get out of debt. But statistics have said that 25% of people don't even keep their resolutions within the first week. And if you're not keeping your resolutions within the first week, excuse me, if you're not keeping your resolutions in the first week, did you even have any resolutions to begin with? Probably not. So, what I did was I have came up with 10 ways to basically not keep your resolutions but turn them into a lifestyle, y'all. And yes, I have my phone out because I am going to be reading the 10 resolutions from my phone. We are not in a TV production setting area. This is not TV production, so I do not have a teleprompter, so I have to read off my phone, okay? So with that being said, number one, you want to write down your resolutions, okay? So pretty much studies have shown that one is more likely to achieve their goals by simply writing it down, you all. Writing down a list of things you wish to achieve makes them real. All right. So anything that you do not write down is unrealistic. You cannot allow your thoughts to remain in your mind. You have to physically get them out on paper, okay? Like I was telling my best friend, you have to cast the spell on your life. And casting a spell on your life is literally writing it down, writing out your dreams, writing out your goals. That's why it's called spelling. Spelling. You're casting a spell. Stay with me now. So, they don't physically exist and they are just thoughts. The act of writing things down allows you to commit, you all. And something like when you write your daily activities down in your planner. And if you don't have a planner, you need to get one. But that's okay because I will be doing a giveaway within a couple of weeks for a planner. So make sure you all stay tuned. Make sure you all listen. Make sure you all subscribe. Make sure you all leave a review, rate 5 stars and all that stuff or whatever. And then, you could be enter a chance for the giveaway, okay? So writing your resolutions allows you to visually reflect on your desired goals, all right? So number 2, you want to set short-term goals, all right? Now, it's easy to put off things if they are too far-fetched. Nothing is wrong with long-term goals, but creating short-term goals are the ladder to reaching the more fulfilling goals you've designed for your life. Short-term goals allows you to stay focused and disciplined. Short-term goals are simple goals like, okay, I'm going to lose 5 pounds in 2 weeks. So you write down 5 pounds in 2 weeks, but how are you going to do that? How often are you going to go to the gym? Those are the short-term goals and all that stuff or whatever. So you want to follow up, okay? Number 3, you want to follow up. So revisit your goals and resolutions and check off those things that you are able to do. Those goals that you were able to accomplish, you want to make sure that you follow up. You want to go back. So it's not just writing them down. It's going back and revisiting them. Have you accomplished that? Have you completed that? So like for instance, if returning to school is one of the many resolutions, write it down. But not only write down return to school, write down what schools you've been looking at, what schools, what different programs that they have to offer. Write down, apply for financial aid. Like you want to make sure that you get as detailed as possible about your goals. So again, they are achievable and then you have now made them realistic, okay? Number 4, get an accountability partner, y'all. I just recently posted on my Instagram about your goal friend. Get you a goal friend, okay? We all have a friend or a family member that once you tell them that you're going on a diet or you want to lose some weight, and the moment they see you like with a piece of cake or something, they remind you, aren't you on a diet? Don't get mad at that person because you specifically told that person that you were going on a diet and you were losing weight because you know that person is going to say something when they see that you're not doing what it is that you're supposed to do. So don't get mad at them, okay? Have that trusted person that you can tell your dreams and your goals to, and they are going to hold you accountable. They are going to make sure they check up on you. They're going to make sure that you're on your shit and that you are not doing what it isn't that you're supposed to be doing. Your accountability partner could be that person that you go to the gym with when you don't feel like going, and that person pop up at your house like, we ready to go. Come on, let's do it. So you want to make sure that you get that accountability partner, and an accountability partner that's not going to make you feel bad. And that's what accountability partner is not to make you feel bad about anything. Is to make sure that you stay on your shit, okay? So number 5, schedule a self-care date, okay? Every month, at least once or twice a month, and this is for my ladies now, but it's also for my man too, okay? So at least twice a month, set a date where you take yourself out. No kids, no spouse, no partner, no one, just you, okay? Now, parents, if you're a parent or if you're married, I would say maybe book a hotel in the next town that's maybe about 30 or 45 minutes away, because again, anything can happen, and you want to make sure that you're able to get to whomever in a reasonable amount of time. So 30 to 45 minutes in the next town is perfect, okay? And if you're single, treat yourself to a vacation, okay? I have listed tips in my last podcast, Bar Talk, Fight or Flight. So, ladies, if you are going to be traveling by yourself, I have provided safety tips for you so that nothing happens, so that you have the best, most amazing trip ever, okay? So if you have not listened to that podcast episode, which is, I believe, is episode 22, you want to make sure that you catch up on that. And then y'all have time to catch up on all of the podcasts, okay? So let me get back to where I was. So, okay. Yeah, so you want to make sure that you spend that time with yourself to plan, to write out your weekly, your monthly, yearly, short-term, and long-term goals, okay? Now, number 6, take on a new hobby, y'all. So, have you ever wanted to try like yoga or dance, become a fitness instructor? Now, I want to practice yoga. So, that is me. That is one of my own personal goals for the month of 2000. I mean, not the month of 2019, but the year of 2019, is to take on a new hobby. It could be something that's even volunteering or anything. You want to make sure that you research different classes, and you attend it at least once a week, because again, you creating a habit, and everybody knows that it takes 21 days to create a habit. So I created a habit for myself after my 21st episode, like when that's half a year. It's 52 weeks in a year, half a year. So, I had created a habit for 21 consecutive weeks, 22, 23. I have been recording my podcast. I created a habit. Now, this one right here, y'all probably are not going to feel me on this one, but I'm going to say it anyway. Say no to eating out. Yes, I said it. I went there. I know you all are rolling your eyes at me right now and all that stuff or whatever, because y'all like to go out, y'all like to eat, y'all like to drink. But I'm going to break this down on how much money you are spending when you go out to eat, when you spend frivolously on crazy stuff like food. So most people work 5 days, and I have it written down, y'all. I had to write it down, okay? Again, I don't have a teleprompter, so I got to write it written down. So most people work 5 days a week. You spend maybe, on average, maybe $30 a meal times 5. So 30 times 5, that equals $150 a week, all right? Multiply that by 4 weeks in a month. That's $600. There are 52 weeks in a year. Multiply 52 times 600, you get a whopping $31,200 that you have spent in eating out in a year. That's a car, y'all. If y'all save all that money that you spend on eating out, you could have half of a damn mortgage paid, a car, like a car. Like you could literally have brought in yourself a brand new car within a year. I think even some Benzes cost that much. Like you could have had a Benz. And I'm talking to myself too, y'all, because I mean I still like eating out. However, again, like I said, we going into the new year, right? We are this is not resolutions, these are lifestyle changes. Okay, say it with me, y'all. Lifestyle changes. Right where you are, say it with me one more time. Lifestyle changes, okay? So now, give or take, if you don't eat $30 worth of food a day, but calculate your own spending habits on food, and I bet that you would start considering going grocery shopping, y'all. And with that being said, my best friend at From Ellie, for the number 4, RMELLI, she is a nutritionist guide, and she can basically create and now vegan is vegan, but 21 days to form a habit. So if you want to reach out to her and you want to get an assessment, and basically you want a grocery list and you want meal preps, you want basically a whole ingredients and guides to eating better and grocery shopping, make sure you hit her up, okay? It's not free. It does cost to be a boss, okay? So you might have to give a little, but to give a lot, okay? Give a little to get a lot, all right? So, 8, number 8, quit a bad habit, y'all. So we all have things that we do that some things are disgusting. Like for some people who smoke cigarettes, that is disgusting, and you know it's disgusting too. Like even just how you smell and how your hair smells and all, like it's just disgusting. And you know, cigarettes is like one of the number one causes for lung cancer and all that stuff. So why would you even want to do it? But anyway, we all have things that we have been wanting to quit that can take a toll on our physical and mental health and even our pockets, y'all. So join a support group or even a virtual Facebook group that will aid in supporting you to kick that bad habit. Not only will you gain support from people who have been or are in your situation, but you'll create bonds and friendships and accountability partners. So, and y'all know accountability is my thing. I have been talking about accountability since day one of my podcast because I have to get more accountable for the things that I do. Now, y'all, we are two resolutions away from a complete lifestyle, okay? Because I gave you 10. So, number 9, get spiritual, y'all. Whether you are spiritual or religious, root yourself into something that will make you feel whole, y'all. Like, I mean, I have been on a spiritual journey since forever. I have read, I have went back on my journals and all that stuff, and I have always written how I wanted to be spiritual. Even when I didn't even really know what that meant, I knew I wanted to be spiritual. And anybody who is spiritual, that they know that being spiritual is knowing thyself, knowing who you are, knowing the very things that you want out of life. Now, some people pray while others prefer to meditate. Whatever is fulfilling for you, immerse yourself in that and become consistent in your prayer and meditation life, y'all. And number 10, one of the biggest, most important resolution lifestyle change, show love and support, okay? This year, you will have family, you will have friends, you will have colleagues, co-workers that will become entrepreneurs, business owners, brand builders, homeowners, married, and a bunch of other great things. It is your duty. Look at me. Look at me. It is your duty to make sure that you are continuously showing them love and showing them support, okay? And no amount is enough. Like always, even just call in and check on them. How's everything going? How's the new house? All of that stuff. You want to make sure that you are showing them an immense amount of love and support in their endeavors. And make no excuses as to why you can't support them or show love, because you want to know what that makes you look like. Say it with me, y'all. A hater. That's exactly what it makes you look like when you don't show love and you don't show support to your family and friends who are doing the damn thing, all right? And with social media being a huge tool to show support, it is easy, so easy to screenshot, bam, to repost, bam, to just share what it is that they're doing. Sometimes it's just one click of a button on Facebook, share, and you can just share it just like that. So showing love and support goes a very long way, and you want to make sure that not only your circle, but the world is receiving your love and your support, okay? So keeping up with the routine may be difficult, but again, I am reading this, all right, because I wrote this out and it's going to be on my blog post. Which y'all, I am going to basically be launching like a little blog and everything. So all of these, if you didn't catch it, if you don't have time to look at this and you just want it real quick, I will have these 10 resolution lifestyle changes available on TishaTheDiva.com, y'all. Yes, I said it. TishaTheDiva.com. Yes, bitch got a website. But anyway, so keeping up with the routine may be difficult, but you owe it to yourself to be the best version of yourself in every aspect of your life. Commit to yourself, okay, y'all? 2019, you want to make sure that you commit yourself to everything and anything that you have said, that you have written down that you want to do, all right? So commit yourself to your dreams, and you will be so surprised at what you can accomplish in 365 days. But if you follow these 10 steps, these 10 resolutions that I gave you, you will turn your resolutions into a complete lifestyle. Some of y'all was out partying New Year's and all of that stuff, but y'all want to do this and want to do that. Now, I'm not saying that it was wrong for y'all to go out, but what are you doing? Like, what are you, like, okay, now you got a hangover and all of that stuff. It's the first day of the new year. I mean, like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like, and if you are just now getting on your 2019 goals, it's unfortunate, but you are already behind, all right? With your goals and all that stuff, you should be writing them out 3 months, 6 months, 9 months in advance and all of that stuff or whatever. But anyway, y'all, I want to wish y'all so much peace, so much love, so much blessings. I would love to hear what are your New Year's resolutions are, what are your lifestyle changes are, whatever it is, y'all. Make sure y'all reach out to me on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook, YouTube. Y'all can leave comments down below. You know how they be pointing like down below and all that stuff or whatever down below. Make sure you subscribe. That's how they be when they be pointing to the little subscribe box and all that stuff. I'm gonna have to make sure I get them to edit the subscribe box. But anyway, so that's it. That's all I have for you all. Next week, I will start doing interviews on This Is For My Ladies. I will have a representative with 5-Star Nutrition, which is a vitamin supplement shop. I will be basically talking about the difference between taking vitamin supplements versus all natural, vegan, plant-based products and all that stuff or whatever. I ain't gonna tell y'all everything, but I have a lot in store. But before I go, I have this. Yes, quotes that will change your life. A curated collection of mind-blowing wisdom. So I brought this for myself, and then I also brought a second one because I want to give this away to somebody. All right, y'all. I will have a complete list of details on how to basically win this book for free. Quotes on that will change your life. All right. I want to make sure that 2019 is life changing for you. I want to make sure that you, ladies and gentlemen, are living out your most desired dreams and goals because it is possible with a little bit of hard work, y'all. But it's not about working harder, it's about working smarter. And we want to make sure that we're working smarter. So, again, if you need to get these 10 resolutions and lifestyle changes, just rewind and make sure you check out my blog post, okay, y'all? So, tonight is the new start of Desire Dance for 2019. So make sure y'all come out. Make sure y'all show my girl Jess some love. 2019, I already know she bringing the fire, okay? All right, y'all. This is for my ladies. I'm Tisha the Diva, and I'm out.